express that and explore that is because of how dangerous and how like harmful homophobia is within male communities, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you go out and kiss a guy, you might get fucking jumped, right? Like if you kiss a guy on the street. Now, this isn't to say it's
Yeah, because I know it gave you. I tell people when you go to these conventions, it gives you confirmation of how far you have grown in your career.
Yes.
And also, I'm pretty sure you had a bunch of the top talent that you haven't shot with say, "We seen your video."
Yes. I've had people who come up to
can make money off of it.
But see, the thing about it is, okay, let's just keep it 100. The girls nowadays don't give a fuck about the money; they want to go rock.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, people want to go.
So it's kind of like the girl. A lot of the girls that don't show their face with the feet, it ain't because they make more money with the feet. Back to where you're not doing the content how you're shooting content, but you're not shooting with everybody that got their mama. Now it done kind of the circle done closed up a little bit to make yourself. What's going on, smokers? And we got a special treat for y'all. A very good special treat. So, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
No doubt. And I've been having, boy, it's been hard to catch up with you, bro. But I understand, cause because I work a 9 to 5, and
Yeah.
That's how you would y'all go to sleep.
It'd be a little tough, man. I'm working like, man, you might as well say about 4 or 5 jobs, man.
I believe it.
Kids, work, club, it can be a lot.
Yeah, and how was this past weekend with the line?
Weekend was dope, man. This weekend was crazy. We did what a lot of people call a meal review.
We all had meal strippers in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I was wondering when we was last there were 2 girls that walked in. I was wondering, were they strippers?
Nah, they just got the aura about them, man. They just got the aura. Yeah.
Go ahead and tell us about the meal review, though. How the ladies react to the meal?
It was Mr. Magic Stick. Mr. Magic Stick night. I contacted a few fellas that I thought, the ladies love. Some eye candy. Because in the lifestyle, man, you got you got the hot wife, you got in event theme. So you got the hot wife, you got ladies only, you got this and that, and the fellas don't have nothing other than maybe some Freaky Friday, or you just come and find your way. So I just figured I'd make something for the fellas to be some eye candy for the ladies. And just have something fun for them. I mean, it turned out good, man. It turned out good.
Yeah, because you have something every Friday and Saturday.
Every Friday and Saturday. Yeah.
Like clockwork, people.
Yeah. I mean, shoot, man. I'm getting ready to push Mondays too. I mean, the summertime is here, man. So I'm getting ready to probably push Mondays.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just Monday workshops, meet and greets. These are just like any club USA might have a dance club, I should say. They might have like what do you call it? Southern Soul, line dancing classes, that kind of thing. So it's a free situation on Monday. It's just a meet and greet, that type of situation. And we may do workshops for a couple swingers workshops, show you how to do ... You may do how to properly do missionary, how to properly ride, things like that.
Yeah. Because that's how you put in work when I was there with Miss Lady at it. She thick to the motherfucker too. I was like, God, I had to get a hug. I swear.
Yeah.
I know she was ramped up because y'all did a BDSM session prior to y'all, fucking and what have you. Do you always start the party off? Start the fucking off?
No, I don't do nothing. I'm the host, man. I'm the host.
I was like, wait a second. Why the host jumping off the party? Wait a second. Hey, I'm not even bad here. I'm like a man that leave from the front.
No, I mean, for the most part, man, I like to, especially when it comes to the kink. Myself, I like impact. I'm practicing impact. And I do want to do what do you call it? Rope play, knife and wax play, stuff like that. I want to get more into the kink and the BDSM, the different types of sessions. But right now, I'm focusing on my impact. I told myself I'll probably get into rope space more heavily. I've done maybe 3-4 classes already. But once I learn Florentine a lot better, and I know people are like, what the hell is that? But for those of you who know what it is, until I learn 4, 6, and 8 point Florentine, I'll probably look in a role play. Maybe before that, but still.
Yeah. So people, as you can see, this is going to be a sponsored field show because this is one of the sponsors. So with that being said, it's time to smoke this over. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge. You know who I am. Cameron Officer of a Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/Porn Rap Star. Let's go through the sponsors, shall we? First up, eroticismmagazine.com. Next up, blusherotica.com. After that, Pass That Apparel. Great t-shirt designs. Go check them out. Link in the description. Also, the best weed, best THCA in the game, smokekind.com. Also, if you need pain or stress relief, Sarah J CBD's got you covered. Please use my promo code BOBBIE to get 10% off your first or next order from Sarah J CBD. They even got lube, motherfuckers. So go ahead and order. As well as this guy here, our newest host. If you're in the lifestyle, you're looking for a place to chill, to party, to fuck, to have a good time, to find camaraderie, as well as a community, North Carolina got you covered, people. I was wrong about North Carolina. He proved me wrong. I'm talking about the OdysseyLounge.net. They have parties every Friday and Saturday themed, multiple rooms for your play, and even have a dungeon, and no telling what special activities they might have going on. So please go to OdysseyLounge.net and go ahead and spend a donation. Couples, singles, men and women, even transgender, yes, the LGBTQ is welcome. They are exclusive. Please come to the Odyssey Lounge. Also, you can find me 5 days out the week in the mornings at fullswapradio.com, as well as supradio.com, as well as skyhawkafterdarktv.com. And don't forget about my pro wrestling podcast that drops every Thursday, #1 on Good Pods and #1 in your heart, Pro Wrestling Smoke, where I give you that real punishment with that Pro Wrestling Smoke. And don't forget about that QR code up there for the place where the conversation gets saucy. The titties pop out. Dildos might pop out. You don't know what pop off unless you subscribe. I'm talking about the risque side of the STO podcast family. On Loyal Fans, the Premium Smoke Room. Now, people, I have went to this social event. Me and Mama Milk had a ball, and the next time we go, we're playing in one of them rooms. So if you get into lifestyle, you want to learn about lifestyle, you want to learn about BDSM, you want to experience all these things, you're looking for a community, aka a tribe, the Odyssey Lounge got you covered. So no further ado, let me introduce to you the owner, the proprietor, the CEO, the leader of the culture. I'm talking about Mr. Goodmouth. Say hello to my smokers, bro.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
No doubt, man. Look, I knew he was serious because I walked in. A true dog would tell you, don't touch my shit unless you ask. I said, he won my respect right there. He won my respect. No, I like the way that I've been to other events, and you know how to run these things. You get everybody involved. You know what I'm saying? There's rules. You know what I'm saying? Condoms in the whole 9, period, and everything. Absolutely. And yeah, there's no tolerance for bullshit. So for you, we're going to begin here. When did you first get into the lifestyle? What brought you to the lifestyle?
Oh, man. Whew. Damn. Well, my wife and I, we've been together for a long time. It's been about 12 years. And actually being a guy, all us guys, we got a cliche desire, like, hey, baby, let's have a threesome. We kind of did that. And, it was cool. We had our little threesome. She surprised me with that, and we just met some folks. We got on a few sites, POF, Plenty of Fish. I don't know if I can say that on here, but
You can.
you know, just different sites. We got on different sites. AFF was one of them, and you know, we met a few people. Ran into a couple, a really good couple. They introduced us into a lot more of the lifestyle. They said, "Hey, you guys want to go to a party?" And no, we actually did not go to that party. We had some play partners beforehand, but we didn't go to that party. And there was another event. My wife had let me go out on a on a play date. Went to a spot, and I thought it was dope, man. I mean, the same kind of experience that you had when you came. I loved it. I was like, damn, this is nice, man. And then, honestly speaking, it was a lot of, I don't know if I can say this, but it was a lot, it was cool. It was dope as hell. It was dope as hell. I love all my people. But it was a lot of them. And, I was cool. I've traveled, and I get along well with everybody. It doesn't matter. But it wasn't
because a lot of people don't realize, let's keep it 100. There ain't a lot of us in the swinging community.
Nah, not at all.
Trust me. It feels like Friday America in China.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and I was cool there. See, that was the thing. I was cool there. It wasn't until I saw about 3, 4, 5 brothers over there. I was like, oh man, yeah, what's up, man? How you doing? We dapped up and we just had a good time.
Y'all was happy to see each other, goddamn.
Yeah.
There's no niggas in here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was cool though, but we clicked up, and I went home, told my wife about it, and I said, hey, well, I'm gonna make a group, because some people invited me into the social groups on Facebook, IG, stuff like that, and I thought it was pretty dope. So I said, well, let me go ahead and get my entrepreneurial wheels spinning. Let me go ahead and make a group myself. But now to me, I didn't know that it was a whole lot of groups out there. I said, well, damn, I mean, my group went from 0 to 600 people in about a month, maybe less than that. Yeah. And then we just started focusing on quality. But from there, I met a few people, partnered up with somebody, worked the club with him. We partnered on that, and we separated, and I've been here at Odyssey ever since.
Yeah, because before I heard of Odyssey, the only club I knew of was in Fayetteville. And when I was found out about it, that bitch closed. There's not much here in North Carolina. Yeah. And the only other thing I hear of that goes down North Carolina is Push, which I plan to go to whenever they do that again. Yeah. So how did you go about putting together the Odyssey Lounge? Because like I said, this is not just a club. It's
a lifestyle.
This is why I love it. Put it this way. I love the fact it feels like a house party. You get what I'm saying? It gives you that home feel more so than a club feel. You get what I'm saying? Versus like some of the places there in the club, like Hush Lounge in Arizona, that's like a club. This is like a house setting. So for you, why did you choose that? And what was the process you went through to open the Odyssey Lounge and put it together?
So I chose this space here because honestly, funny story, we started out in a brick and mortar. When I partnered up with somebody, we were in a brick and mortar. Crazy, under a damn Chuck E. Cheese, mind you. But we had to be discreet, man. Yeah. So we did that, and it was cool. So from there, we closed that place because we had issues with the landlord. HVAC went out, and yada yada yada. But look for another place. I do renovations, so I found this place doing some work here, and I asked the realtor. I said, "Hey, is this available?" She said, "Yes, it's available." So I'm looking around while I'm working. 9 acres. It's total 20 acres. We only got 9.
Privacy is the motherfucker. I love the privacy of it.
Privacy and discretion.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, because when you think about it, what people don't realize, when you try to open up a club like this, you're gonna run into a lot of, not only just on the financial, but a lot of discrimination per se. because with lifestyle, this and third, some people don't want it. I remember even with strip clubs here in Durham, they started shutting down because they were too close to downtown.
Yeah, you can only
You know what I'm saying?
any sexually orientated business, depending on what county you're in, you can only be within 500 or up to 500 to 2,000 feet away from any other business of sexual orientation, school, church, or residential area. But yeah, with that being said, we ran into a situation where business neighbors, it was a regular nightclub. They kept trying to send guys over, trying to get in. Oh yeah, man, can I get in? They didn't RSVP through the proper channels. They came up with a wad of cash. Someone, yeah, I can get in. I can pay. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. One, you didn't. You don't look familiar. You did not sign up for the event through the appropriate channels. You haven't name dropped anybody that can vouch for you or that I even know. So no, you can't get in. I don't care if you had $10,000, you can stay right outside. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, because the simple fact of that, when you're dealing with lifestyle parties, sexual maturity, emotional maturity is very important with this. Right. Because, like I explained to Mama Milk, it's a matriarchy, not a patriarchy. It's all about consent. So you got to have guys that understand the assignment, and you know what I'm saying? Because if not, you gonna have motherfuckers get knocked out cold.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it is the biggest thing. The absolute two top rules or etiquette is consent and boundaries. And if you cannot follow them, this is not the place for you. I don't care if it's a 100-person orgy and there's only 10 guys. You can't come with dick in hand thinking you about to put it in anybody. I don't care what it takes. You better whisper, clap, hey, get somebody's attention before you touch an ear. If not, you got to go.
Yeah, because the simple fact of that, I mean, and that would make Mama Milk feel so comfortable and good about the lifestyle because she's new to it. And I told her, I said, no, everything, it's empowering for women because they have most control in this. Right. Period. And because the husband, this is people 100, we game. We did. If we dare.
Yeah.
Unless otherwise specified, we know what it is. Right. So it's about, the woman and what have you. But for you, how much do you take the time to teach newbies the etiquette? You know what I'm saying?
A lot. We actually have a social group on as an app called, I don't want to say, but it's an app. You can find it on our sources. You can post a link. We're very discreet about that kind of thing. But we do have a social group. We got a social group on, I would say we're on Facebook also, with that specific app. I don't want to say right now on here. Yeah. But also we are going to be doing either Monday or Tuesday workshops that teach people proper etiquette, how to be in the lifestyle. Because as you mentioned earlier, Push and places like that, Hush, Kink and BDSM, they have their own workshops. A lot of them have workshops all over. Impact workshops, rope play, knife and wax. There's no swinger workshops. People come in all the time. People RSVP all the time and say, hey, what do I need to bring? And my first response is, your play bag, condoms, that should be the first thing on your mind, but yeah, your toiletries, things like that. And come in with the mindset that, you may not play at all. This ain't Pornhub. You're not gonna walk in and people hanging from the goddamn rafters.
And that's what guys don't get.
Nah, that's right.
I done been to a couple parties. A lot of them I did get to play. You know what I'm saying? But it had to be pulled in. Because it's like, even with me, I'm the kind of person, I'm just ain't just going, we need to have a conversation. I need to have a green light to let me know that it's all cool. Because, see, that's the biggest mistake that a lot of dudes make. they think that when you go to a swinger party, especially single dudes, married dudes, different. But single dudes, y'all think that the pussy's just gonna be falling off the rafters when you walk in the door.
Somebody just posted that recently, man. It was a guy that was really disgusted just by the single guys. And us guys, man, we get overexcited, giving them the benefit of the doubt. The good ones, it's a lot of good ones out here. It's a lot of good guys out here. But you have even good guys, they can slip up. But you have to maintain your integrity. You have to watch body language. You have to. People are vulnerable. People are vulnerable here. I mean, there may be 5 people playing in the room and the door is wide open. They don't mind you coming and watching. But again, just like I gave an example with the orgy situation, you can't just run up in there, wood in hand, thinking you're about to enter in anybody. Because if you slip into my wife and she don't say yes, it's gonna be a problem.
The best thing to do is just walk up, no dick in hand, like, look. And here's the key: one of them chicks you done talked to at the party, you just can't walk up and you ain't talked to now one of these women.
Right. I mean, it's a lot of women. It's a lot of people out here that can walk in the door. There was a couple before. I had that experience myself. They asked me to play. I said, "Hey, I'm not playing tonight. I'm working." Screaming in my mind, "Hell yeah, I want to play!" But no. But people can come in and have 0 to 5 second to an hour conversation, and all you need to do is ask. Just ask. That's probably going to be the biggest phrase that you hear in the lifestyle. Just ask. Don't be afraid to hear no.
And you want to be technical about it. The lady kind of going to give you the cue that she wants to play. Right? Because in that area, they're the most free. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even to the point when the couple looked at us, looked at me and Bob and said, "We want to see y'all play." I was like,
yeah. Hey, and people, there's a lot of voyeurs. There's a lot of people out here that just like to watch, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for the most part, you got to come in respectfully, man. You got to come in and assume that everyone is taken. Give respect.
Because even to the point that it was funny because when Barbara Milk said she's not playing, but she said I'm playing. No one's hollered at my ass because Barbara Milk won't play it. See, that's how the game works. You get what I'm saying? It's like maybe to the point, but no, but y'all top room with the real soft mattress with the brown, the room at the top of the stairs. Next time, me and Mama already said we breaking that open. We
that's
play at the party, dog. She was like, "Why didn't you want to?" I said, "Dog, I ain't want to play because And then it's my first time here. I can't, nah. I got at least the second or third time we play.
And a lot of people do that, and that's fine. That's I mean, hell, I've had people come here 5, 6, 7 times and have never played. They just come to vibe, enjoy the scene. I mean, we're just like any bar, club, USA, but the ice is broken. All you got to do is ask if that's what you want to do. People say they just come to vibe. If you do want to play, vibe with intent. That's what I always say.
Yeah, because even to the point that, like, I told we're gonna take steps. The first time it'd be just us with the door closed.
Yeah.
Next time we might have the door closed with somebody watching. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Joe, trust me.
Yeah, man. I mean,
it's not. You know what I'm saying? Because it cut to the point that because like I even told her, I said, you make the choice of when it's time for you to play, when you want to play with somebody. And I want and it's about her being comfortable with who she's playing with, period. And it was funny because it's like I had this conversation with your vanilla people. They were like, "So you want her to go full tilt?" I'm like, "Why not? I want him to fuck the shit out of her. Why not? What's the point?" That's what I don't get. It like I used to. It was a 2B movie. Dude got mad. You enjoyed it. Well, she posted.
Yeah.
And so now,
man, I mean, we're here to have a good time.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna ask you this.
No, that was it. Good.
Let's talk about the first conversation you and wifey, because we always talk about this. Because I love talking to people that are married in this business, and that are married in the lifestyle, because y'all think that people that's in the lifestyle can't be married, and for some apparent reason, we have a less divorce rate than you fucking vanillas. So look it up. Google will tell you the truth. Okay. Tell me about that conversation. Who started? You or her?
Well, yeah, I started it. I did, just trying to get into it. Yeah, man. We've been together, man. We've been together since we've been 17. So, it's always it's been something. I did start it, and but I will say she surprised me when she was ready. Absolutely. I love the story. She told me to go head out with the fellas, go to the club. Sent me down to Glenwood. I went out there, had a good time. I came back home, and I didn't know, but her friend was here. I said, "Oh shit, okay, hey, what's going on? How you doing?" She said, my wife said, "Well, go ahead and get in the shower." I hopped in the shower, freshened up and everything, and she said, "Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get in the shower. My friend is in the back. Why don't you go ahead and tell her, come on in?" I'm like, "Huh? Come on in." I thought, "Oh, okay, yeah." And yeah, it's been a long time since we had a conversation, and then she pulled that out. I was like, "Okay, yeah, that'll work, man."
Oh,
so,
God. So when you first mentioned it, what was her reaction when you first mentioned it?
Damn, it's been some years, man. First reaction was maybe, I guess, man, you talking about some.
Oh, so she had that reaction of, "Oh, you, I'm not adequate enough for you, and you just want to fucking come a bitch."
It's always the the conversation of just make sure you act right, or why you want another girl, and that, just explain, hey, it's fun, it's I love you all the same, it's just fun, and we're gonna do our thing, and we're gonna be done, and we're gonna they're gonna go home, or we're gonna go home, and that's gonna be it.
Now,
so
let's talk about the hardest hurdle for a man.
The what?
First time she got the hardest hurdle for most men.
Oh man. Oh,
the first time you saw her get fucked. When you saw her get fucked,
honestly, it was cool. And before that, I'll say this: I was hesitant on letting it happen because I got my ego in the way. I'm just like, nah, the math ain't mathing. It's gonna be me, you, and her. I get two, but you gonna get me, her, and him. You get three. The math ain't math. Nah, that's not working. I said, no, we got balance. We can do another dude and two other girls. She's like, hell no. So, but when we finally did it, I handled it much better than I thought I would. And that's probably just because I'm me.
Tell me the truth. You got turned on watching your woman get loose.
Oh yeah, hey, I'm not gonna lie. I love now.
Look. This is us. God dang it. Hard camera king. Shot you when we get home. I'm sorry. Cause I remember the first time it wasn't, mama. It was with my ex Tisha Sweet Candy. People know who she is. And the first time we actually worked together, me and her had a threesome with my homeboy who was a cameraman. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I never had issue with threesomes. You know what I'm saying? I never had issues with with threesomes, what have you. But even to the point, it was like the more I used to watch her film, I got turned on by it, like, damn.
Yeah. And
you know what I'm saying?
I do. I mean, I started encouraging her to play a lot more. Because I ain't gonna lie, man. it was one time we sitting there, we in the house, we fucking, and I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it's a lot of dudes that might be like, oh no, man, I could never, I'm sitting there talking to her like, tell me how you like fucking that nigga, just different people, man, have different things that excite them. And
Low key,
he was like,
I done told mama, I said, sometimes I be imagining when I'm hitting you doggy style, you sucking the dude dick. Yeah. I be busting hard as fuck too.
Hey man, look, as long as he's respectful, and man, it's and can, man, it's dope, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's we've not had any bad experiences that, especially none that we couldn't control, nothing that we couldn't handle. We've had a lot of just good experiences, man. Honestly, I mean, even she's playing, I'm watching her play with somebody else. I love it, man. I love seeing her have a good time. And on top of that, my ego is not in the way, because maybe that's something right there too. I don't care if you're bigger than me or smaller than me. You're not fucking me. You fucking her. Why the fuck do I care? I mean, she's having a good time. My wife didn't allow me to play with XYZ. Why should I care if she's having a good time? Excuse me, I said it wrong. No. Why should her having a good time bother me? I want her to have a great time.
And even more so than this, it's okay. Let's keep it 100 here with my sponsor. We're going to keep it 100. Do you know the ego that you have to sit there and watch another man dog walk your woman?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that. Nothing. And actually, I'm proud of my woman. Actually, if she didn't go full tilt, I'll be a little disappointed.
Yeah, that part right there. I'm not gonna lie.
You keep dope better than that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, because that's a conversation that she and I had before. I ain't gonna lie. It's been plenty of private parties that we went to, and female play partners that we done played with. She's always like, don't embarrass me. I'm like, all right, I got you. I got you. She's
yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure Mama Bill look at me like, B, I ain't had an issue with fuck her, right? I mean, you could have fucked it harder than that. I know you. I know.
Right.
But see,
but that's what I mean is,
You're not good. What you about to say?
No, I was just saying I agree completely.
No, because I think what guys are missing is they're worried about the pussy. It's not the pussy you have to worry about. It's a heart and a mind. Period. You can talk that pimp. You can say it's pimp shit and what have you, but it's the truth. Because unless you're getting a straight virgin, she should have had dick before you, and probably better dick than you to a certain extent. Possible.
That's
good
true.
possibility. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And
just like
with this generation here, they talk about body count. Why do I give a fuck who's before me? That's the baby shit. It's just me.
That conversation right there, that's gonna be. We're gonna have to talk about that another time. But that body count, that infuriates me, man. That pisses me off, because how are you?
There is a beta male conversation.
You try to that question is designed to humiliate women.
Yeah,
like it like you ask, she give how many? What's your body count? And she's like, oh well, 20. You're like, God damn. When all in all, bruh, yours is 500. So what's wrong with her 20? You know what I mean? Like your way higher number is supposed to be better than her 20. Like, come on, man, make it make sense.
Not only that, it's no one wants a woman that's not seasoned. If people ain't figuring it out yet, why do you think these young boys dating MILFs? Chasing MILFs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why the athletes are fucking OnlyFans girls and marrying them. No one wants a boring bitch. I'm sorry. Y'all can keep screaming. You want that cookie cutter. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, see, what happens is a lot of guys, we get into each other's ear, and that's the problem. Where it's fun to talk about the negative. Like, oh man, look at them walk torn down, and then you got 4 or 5 other guys jumping on the bandwagon, just being negative. Online and talking about that kind of stuff, in person and especially online, it's empower people to be negative. Um, that conversation or that topic is just, don't degrade women, man. That's all I can say. Just stop being stupid. Just be yourself, because at the end of the day, that same woman that you was talking about that got 20 and that's a high number, or she missing a foot or whatever. At the end of the day, a week from now, you're gonna be out cuddled up. You know what I mean?
The one they sit there talking
about
shit about, and the main ones they want to fuck. Really, y'all will fuck.
I mean, don't talk all this smack in front of your friends, and then behind closed doors, you're doing something else.
But that's every last one to red pill motherfucker. It just manosphere and all that shit. I can't stand it for shit. Because the simple fact of it's kind of, I keep saying that beta males want to have alpha male conversations, and they're speaking to other beta males. You know what I'm saying? But because they have a bigger pulpit, motherfuckers listen to them. Because people want to be told what to believe, what to feel. Critical thinking that left the building damn near 2000.
Right.
So yeah,
I mean, it's hard. It's easy to say that people, and I won't say just guys, but people. It's easy to say that people need to be more mature, and have a different outlook on things, especially when it comes down to sexuality, intimacy, boundaries, consent. But these things aren't going to change. It's just a matter of how we handle it. That's the biggest thing.
So what brought you? Now we know you were a swinger. What brought you into BDSM? Because it's part of the lifestyle, but a different side of the coin, per se.
It is. I will say that with that last statement you made, kink and swingers, it's like oil and water. So BDSM and my introduction into it was just meeting different swingers in the lifestyle that had a curiosity in the kink. I observed them doing XYZ. I went to a few kink parties or BDSM parties or events, and it's just something that was interesting. I'm more of a sensual type of top. And a top is what people would consider a dom or whatever. I don't really consider myself a dom because the guys that say they are doms aren't truly doms.
Well, no, anyway. I disagree. To me, you are a dom, sir. Because you understand the principle of BDSM, the principle of being a dom.
True.
The way that you carry yourself. You get what I'm saying? Because even to the point, from watching him with his impact play, there's certain subs that want pain, and there's certain subs that enjoy impact. So y'all understand the differences. Impact is more the sound and the reverberation of the hit. You know what I'm saying? And just the way you was hitting her and what have you, the way you was touching her. He's an experienced dog. You know where I'm coming from. Trust me, I've been around dog.
Yeah.
I've been around enough and been trained enough myself to know what I see what. So it's kind of like for you, where did you get your learning
from? Again, just meeting different people and practice. I do predominantly impact. Listening to your bottom, because it's the rhythms in which you strike is something that you do have to practice. I mean, shoot, a lot of pillows been hit by me, so a lot of chairs, but but I mean, it's practice. But then when you're actually in session, you have your communication system, whether it be the lighting system, or holding a finger up or whatever you want to do. But you listen to your bottom. I always start off centrally unless they explicitly say, you can do more. And then we'll start somewhere between middle and hard. But just practicing in communication with your partners and just trying to learn their body, learn what it is that they like, where they like to be touched, how they like to be touched, and how heavy or soft. It's just that's really it. For me, I can't say that's it. That is it for me in my practice, because I'm far from experienced.
No, but it's, you ain't got to be the most experienced, but you are the most observant to be a dom.
Yeah.
Because it's about body cues. It's about reading the room, reading her. And I can tell that, yeah. Trust me, by the time you fucked her at the party, she was revved up. She was revved up. Yeah. And so she's like one of your submissives, or
well, she's just a party goer, or an event. Yeah, she is not one of mine. She doesn't belong to me. Okay. I'll say that. Yeah. So there are a few ladies that are ladies of the house that I can't really say they belong to me. We're working on one now.
My favorite was your assistant.
Huh?
My favorite was your assistant. Your assistant.
I insisted. Oh.
Yeah. She. It's just the confidence about her that I just found so sexy. I was like, ooh, she. Yeah.
And
she was ready to. She couldn't change clothes. She ran. Damn it, they got started.
I try to have conversations with them so that they can exude that confidence, because that's going to be very important. That's always very important. We've got a few ladies in here that are ladies of the house. Just try to make sure that, they are confident, and that in turn will help them pass that confidence on to a lot of our other lady or female guests or female presenting guests, because it is very important that people are blunt. Don't have to be hurtful, but be blunt, know what you want to do, know what you don't want to do, and know what to look out for in the event that somebody needs some assistance, whether it be good assistance or somebody needs some assistance due to a consent violation or boundary breach. And the ladies that come here, I expect them to be confident in themselves and be blunt. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, because she was just so cute and sexy. And then when she switched to her, Andre, I was like, "Ooh." Y'all know I like big girls, so there you go.
Yeah,
I like some meat on the bone. I like some meat on the bone. But but you had some. Hello.
Yeah, the ladies are beautiful. They are beautiful, man. I've not seen, not judging, but I've not seen any.
Now the two that walked in and changed clothes, it was the short, thick one, and it was a tall one. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we didn't have the tall ladies. They always come in like every now and then. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. But
oh man,
they actually
people.
Came and did a photo shoot with us.
Is that what you say? You did a photo shoot?
Absolutely, please do. Yeah, we did a photo shoot. Just a little fun. Was that?
No. Go ahead. Finish what you're saying. My bad.
Oh no, I was gonna say we just did just a fun little photo shoot that was designed for promoting the upcoming events, things like that, Leather and Lace Night, the Hot Wife, things like that. And just also just had conversations with them about expectations when they're in the house, so that people like yourself can see them and be like, oh man, damn, they confident as hell. They don't play no games, stuff like that.
Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
it was funny. I was talking to Miss Spit Queen. Shout out to my co-host Chronicles of the Spit Queen. I need to check it out in the Premium Smoke Room QR code. And I was like, damn, people was coming in. We was leaving. She was like, yeah, them things don't get popped about like one.
Yeah.
I already told you got to bring her ass.
Yeah, hey man, it do. When the later it gets, yeah. But I will say this: these past few weekends, people have been coming through more consistently and more regularly. And what I mean by that is it's been about their fourth, fifth time. And then when you do that, when you are consistent and you see the same crowd along with the new people, when you walk in the door, you see the people that you already been knowing with somebody you just fucked last week, you're like, shit, let's go.
Comfortability being made.
I'm telling you, man, I'm talking about they walk in the door, they get past, where the stairway was, they get past the damn stairway, man, and their pants is already, but that's because people have been comfortable with a lot of the other people that have already been here. So they are comfortable like that. Of course, you had the newbies that they didn't do that, of course. But when you are consistent, that's something that you can enjoy. Yeah. So
that's the whole point. Finding your tribe, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. Exactly. And I will say we're non-clickish. You say you told who?
That's what I told Mama Milk. I said, it's the more you come, the more you're gonna become comfortable with the whole atmosphere, the whole thing. Because that what I think was missing down here is that community. Because you have communities in New York, you have communities in Florida, Orlando, Minneapolis. I was like, damn, Minneapolis popping like that for the swing. Exotica went to Minneapolis. That tells you how popping the swinging is in Minneapolis. And Porky bitches said, yeah, we're going to Minneapolis. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And North Carolina didn't have that. I've been looking at that for like a decade.
Right.
Seriously.
Yeah, North Carolina's a bit slower than the upper, but at the same time, it is a lot of us here. A lot of lifestylers here. Everybody's just trying to find their place. Like you said earlier, there's not a lot of places. You got, I won't say names, I won't say places, but of course you said the YKW already. But then you got one other place, and then it's us. We are central. We sent. That's the biggest thing, man. We sent
actually right location is real good because you like damn near in the middle of the state.
In the middle, right in the middle, man. So I mean, right off you got 40 right down there, 50 right up here, and man. I mean, and then they're doing all of the construction around here, building it up. Yeah. So it's a lot of traffic. I wish we can I wish the lifestyle was. I wish North Carolina was more open and accepting of the lifestyle, so we can go ahead and throw a little flyer out there, a little this, a little that, get on the radio, but we can't do that.
Well, shoot, we'll see. I'm gonna have to holler at him off camera.
What's that?
Shit. Now, there's a way you could do it, but.
Oh yeah.
I talked to him off camera. I'm not gonna give y'all fuckers jewels for free. When you subscribe to the other shit, then you might get the jewels. When I bring them on Savage Smoke, then y'all might learn some shit. But no, straight up, no, I love the spot. And like I said, me and Mama Milk will be coming back. I even told some of my friends who benefit, my friend who benefits. Yeah, hopefully I get to bring both Mama Milk and my friend to benefit. That's gonna be fun because I'm not even gonna play that night. I want them to play whenever Mama Milk ready to play, and if she want to play,
right?
What I'm saying. I just
let her y'all, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but trust and believe, I'm gonna break in one of them rooms. Camille would already talked about it. We was gonna do it, but we were like, nah. But next time it's on like a pot of neck bones. So, man. So with that being said, look, we're going to be bringing him back. He's one of our sponsors. You know what y'all need to do. I'm going to let him tell y'all in a second himself. But, you know, y'all need to go hit that promo code right there. You know what I'm saying? Where the place where the conversation gets saucy, the titties pop out. Dildos might pop out. You don't know what might pop off unless you subscribe. It's a Premium Smoke Room, the risque side of the STO podcast family. 4 wonderful podcasts for you to enjoy, plus special episodes such as Project Content House, as well as the VIP Smoke Room, where I have the ladies show little titties, answer questions from the premium smokers, and even shake their ass to some music. You know what I'm saying? Also, I have my own little, you know, video store. You know, you see my work as I give ladies dope work because big dicks growing the sticks. That's why they call me Big Country Daddy. Also on Spotify, I have 2 wonderful podcasts. One where he'll be coming to as well. First up, Savage Smoke, as I talk to the industry's top male talents, producers, directors, and so forth about the industry, give you that real smoke from a male's perspective. Yes, I even talk to Doms people. Yes. As well as Had to Smoke on it, where it's my controversial, very opinionated. I talk some shit about some shit that I feel I need to get off my chest about that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So whether you need some premium smoke, which for the first month is for $6.25, full price after that. But trust me, once you subscribe, you ain't gonna want to leave, and nobody has. Or you had the smoke on, or you had to roll some Savage Smoke, please just subscribe to the smoke. Great content, extra content, paid content from the STO podcast family. So with that being said, Mr. Goodmouth, tell them about the Odyssey Lounge where they can find it and donate and come and attend many of their wonderful events. Go ahead.
Okay. So just real simple. Just go to odysseylounge.net. That's ODYSSEYLOUNGE.net. And click RSVP. Take care of your sign up, and after do your donation, and that's it. You know, click on events and donation, make your donation. You'll get the address immediately after you make your donation. All right. We're in Garner, North Carolina. We would love to have you.
There you go, people. So, people, what did you learn? What did you smoke over this week from me talking with my sponsor? You got to find your tribe. You got to find your community. You got to find the people that are like-minded like yourself, you know, period. And that is what the Odyssey Lounge is for, and any of these places. You know what I'm saying? And it teaches you things that you can take into the normal world, such as respect.
Yeah.
For women, for marriages, for people in general. Consent. You know, because at the end of the day, you can't do shit unless she says yes. And it ain't just a wink. Correct. She got to grab you or say yeah, actually. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to make no mistakes, not in this world. And also,
it's not an enthusiastic yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And also, you learn that not every area has that type of community. Sometimes the community builds, and it takes one person, it takes one place to sometimes create a whole community, because you might have a bunch of people that are looking for a place, don't know of it, and then a place pops up, a place where everybody can come and commune and indulge and be themselves, be sexually free, as well as have the grace of sexual discovery if they choose to. And what I love about this wonderful place is that it teaches y'all that there's many different ways of being in this, from being married to being in a relationship. I mean, when I was there, was one couple said, we like being watched, but we don't play with nobody. And there was one couple that said, no, he can't kiss. You feel what I'm saying? It lets you see that, and I showed it to Mama Milk. It's what you and your mate decide you want this journey to be. But the key is, it's a journey with each other. Because at the end of the day, the key to this is balance. What's good for the geese, good for the gander. Because, like one of the conversations we had, getting over seeing another motherfucker fuck your woman. You sensitive ass bastards. You don't know the beauty of reclaiming. The best sex you will ever have in life. Because it's not just you reclaiming her. The beauty of it is she's reclaiming you. So, with that being said, we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over. Say goodbye to him, sir.
All right. Appreciate y'all.
We out.